Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Irwin number 28, their part number 24SP locking C-clamp with swivel pads. This is an 8-inch, a 24-inch version of the tool. Very generous open size, clamps down very well. Real nice tool when you need to get into something to get it pinched down. I'll use a tool like this in my industry when I'm welding a side light frame, a hollow metal frame, a side light frame that has an incredibly tall sill, and I need to get a long reach from the bottom of the workpiece down into what I'm working on, provided that I'm working on a jam depth that's small enough. So there's lots of applications for this. Also, I use it to hold something in place on a door when I want to get something held together so that I don't have to have three arms otherwise. So 24-inch, the size of the tool is considered 24-inch overall, and just measuring it on my desktop here, from the end of the swivel pads down to the end of the adjustment nut is indeed 24-inch. Now the jaw height at its minimum about 3 3/4 down to about 4 3/8. 3 3/4 to about 4 3/8. Now let me give you an inside usable depth. About 15-inch would be my inside usable depth. Okay. Obviously a vice grip, that handle is what's going to allow you to remove that. Setting, of course, the tension with the nut like any other common vice grip would certainly work. Okay. Tool weighs about 3.3 pounds, so it's certainly not insignificant in its weight. People like this tool, even though I think it's a bit atypical to sell such a large locking C-clamp, but people like it for the swivel tools, and then of course its dimensional properties. Wide opening jaws provide greater versatility in clamping a variety of shapes. The swivel pads hold a tapered piece of work, awkward fabricating jobs and delicate projects without damaging the work surface. Turn screw to adjust, compensate the pressure so that it will fit properly without too little, too much force. Stays adjusted after repeated use. That's a hallmark of the vice grip line from Irwin. Constructive high-grade heat-treated alloy steel for maximum toughness and durability, and then of course that classic trigger design as we demonstrated earlier. Okay. There's a link below this video to a document called Jaw Configuration Guide, and I find that very handy because it allows me to review all of the different jaw types from Irwin for the vice grip sort of items. If you get into welding, and it's possible that this is someone who's going to do some welding, you'll see that locking welding clamp there as well. That is a far more common tool, that 9R that I use when you're just putting together a small two pieces, however you're putting them together, and you just need to hold it in place to get that weld started, things of that nature. Then of course the sheet metal tool is common as well. If you have any questions on this Irwin 28, you can also refer to the product catalog link that's below this video. Now that will show you everything locking tool, plier, and wrench related from Irwin, giving you the ability to review the entire line. For instance, the 24SP, you'll be able to search that document by the 24SP. And what's handy is that you will find not only this tool, but for instance, you'll find the soft pads that fit onto this as well. Not so great if you're welding, certainly, because that material will fatigue under the weight of welding. But nonetheless, if you do anything that requires a pad, you can find that part number. And then also the replacement adjusting nut that's there that you can find in the catalog, as well as the replacement spring that's down there. That is, I believe, a part number 4092, sold in packages of 5. Adjusting spring depends on the tool that you're using naturally, but a 4092 is a common unit. But there's a chart there where you will be able to review it, and frankly, you would need the 4935309 item number for the spring set for this large tool. Then, of course, like I said earlier, the soft pads and then the replacement screw for this. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all the Irwin products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog so that you can review all things Irwin tool related. I'm partial to Irwin, not only because I'm a distributor, but because I sell their products and use them personally, and I can attest to the high performance of much of the product line. If you have any questions on the Irwin number 28, their part number 24SP, locking C-clamp with swivel pads, or any other Irwin product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.